Hi everyone! Today we're going to do question 139. So let's get started. Do you think it's important for children to learn how to swim at an early age? For this question, early age can mean something different to different people. Some people might think that means around the ages of 1 or 2. Others might think that it's before the age of 10. If the way you believe that should be defined might change your answer, you should define it yourself in your answer on what you think early age means. Now, this topic could be very different for where you grew up and your life experiences. So let's take a look at the sample answer and see what this person has to say. I don't think it's important for children to learn to swim when they're young. So this person believes it's not important to know how to swim. First, we don't really need to know how to swim. So their first reason, we don't need to know. Let's see how they explain their reason. One of my friends, Molly, does not know how to swim and she never needed to learn. She always lived in the city where there wasn't a lot of water or swimming pools available. Swimming just never interested her. So to support their reason, they used an example. It doesn't have to be an example from your life. You can use a friend's or someone else you know as your example. That's fine. So instead of just saying that her friend lived in the city, done. She explained further that her friend lived in the city, which means there's no pools and there's no water. This really explains why it's not important for Molly to know how to swim. Let's see the second reason. Second, it's not hard to learn how to swim. So it's easy to learn. One of my friends learned how to swim in college. She took a class and it only took her a couple of tries before she was doing all kinds of moves in the water, like the backstroke. So they're saying that you can learn to swim at any point in your life. Why do you need to do it when you're young? Instead of just saying that her friend learned many moves in the water, they gave a little more information by saying, like the backstroke. This just helps elevate their response just a little. In conclusion, I don't think it's important for children to learn to swim at a young age. Now, this is a really good basic conclusion. So instead of just taking the first sentence, our introduction, and just saying it again in the conclusion, they changed some of the words. In the introduction, it said, when they're young, but in the conclusion, they changed to, at a young age. You can change the words from your introduction and your conclusion to different words with similar meanings. This is a good way to do it. They could have taken it a step further by, instead of saying, I don't think it's important, to saying, I don't believe it's important. It's just one more word to change to help elevate your conclusion. So, in this person's experience, they believed that swimming wasn't needed to be taught to young people. But maybe you believe that young children should be taught how to swim. So some reasons for that. People can fall into pools, young babies can fall into the pool. Maybe your family likes to go to the beach every summer, and it would be good for your younger brothers and sisters to know how to swim. Maybe you think that you have a more instinctual learning of how to swim when you're young than when you're older. So think about these and decide, is it better to learn to swim when you're very, very young, or maybe wait until you're older, or not at all? I look forward to your responses and hearing what you have to say. Good luck and goodbye.